Stiliyan, it's great to speak to you here in Birmingham. It's a place that's close to your heart as well as Glasgow. How special is it for you to see Celtic and Aston Villa face off at the top table of European football in the UEFA Champions League?
I mean, how many players can say that they've played for two great clubs? I had 7 years at Celtic, 7 years at Villa. I have great success, played in front of two great set of fans. Not many players have the opportunity to see their two former teams playing in the Champions League, a crucial game as well. Two teams who are managed with two great managers, very well experienced and drilled managers who managed to add some exciting young players for both clubs. And I'm really looking forward to see where is Celtic at the moment, because there's so many questions about Celtic coming down to the Premier League. Where will they end up? How will they approach if that happens one day? It will be interesting to see, because sometimes you want to play against the teams in the big leagues. You want to compare yourselves and see where you are at the moment. And I'm expecting an exciting game.
It's going to be an exciting game at Villa Park tonight, Stiliyan. It's known for its big atmospheres, whether it's domestic cups, European football as of late. How do you think Celtic can cope with that tonight, given that they're usually putting the pressure on opposing fans with their atmosphere? How do Celtic now cope with that going into Villa Park tonight?
It will be good. I think the Celtic players, with the demand, the pressure every game, the 60,000 every week, there's no pressure from the fans. It's the pressure of getting results, playing in the right way, making sure they do the job. Because it's a big game, it's a decider. Both teams still have a chance to go to the top 8. They've put themselves in a very good position. So I don't think that will be a problem for the Celtic players, but the atmosphere will be electric. I mean, what is it, 2,500 fans? Celtic fans are coming down. Maybe it's going to be so many more outside the stadium and around the pubs. But it's an occasion that I think the players would love to be involved in.
Looking at this Aston Villa side, you'll know better than anyone the threats they can pose. What stands out to you from Unai Emery's team and the threats that they pose with the likes of Ollie Watkins,
Morgan Rogers, Jacob Ramsey,
yep.
John McGinn as well, who's just come back from an injury. He managed to get some minutes in the last league game. They're just very well organised team, a manager who plays certain way. They're very quick. They've got a lot of urgency. They break really, really quick going forward. They've got pace. So this is something that they have managed to implement through the last 2 years, and especially last season when they were really deadly going forward. But in the last couple of games, it seems like they have really dropped a little bit. They look a little bit tired, a little bit exhausted from all the games, traveling, the pressure, which is normal to see. And will be interesting to see how the two managers gonna approach the game. We've seen the Brendan, we've seen the Unai against Bayern Munich. He approached a different way of playing. He sat back, he would just wait, he was patient, and we'll wait to see how they're going to approach the game today.
Looking at Celtic's campaign, Stiliyan as a whole, how impressed have you been with how Celtic have fared in this new format in the Champions League, securing a playoff place already before this game at Villa Park tonight?
Good. The journey has been amazing. Some great results. One probably a bad one, but the main thing after that bad result was the reaction from the players, the attitude, the manager. It seems like he was really calm. The players were calm. They believed in what they can do, what they can achieve, and going through the playoff stage it's really good. About the new format, I believe it can favour some teams. And I do think that he did favour Celtic in the draw. I think Celtic has avoided all the big teams, which sometimes fans will say, well, we won all the big teams. But in the new format, with the 8 games, with so many games, you do need teams at kind of similar level so you can compete, you can outplay and achieve results, and that's what Celtic managed to do, and it's been a great campaign.
You were out in America in July in pre-season, warmer times, warmer weather back then. How crucial was that pre-season that Brendan Rodgers implemented that's allowed Celtic to propel and go forward on this season, Stiliyan? It seemed like the real great springboard for them.
It was really good. I've really enjoyed it, being around the team, seeing from inside how Brendan works, what he works on, how much attention he pays into a little details that he can change and improve the team, but don't go with big changes. And this is what the players really took on board. They enjoyed the style of play, they enjoyed dominating games, they enjoy scoring goals, creating chances and exciting the fans. And it's something that Brendan Rodgers has really took very well after Ange Postecoglou. He never made big changes. He had the core of the team, he knew the players, he found out about the players very quickly, and he have managed to put them in the right position with the right demands so they can get the best outcomes in the results.
Going back to your history with both clubs, you're part of a long line that's played for both as well. If you had to pick a moment from your Celtic career that was your favourite Stiliyan and one from your Aston Villa career, what would they be?
I'll pick two moments, and this is signing for both clubs. I've been given the opportunity to grow as a player, as a person. I had the pleasure to play with some great teammates, outstanding players in both clubs. I've worked with some amazing managers who I've learned so much. So through my transition from Celtic to Villa, I grew up as a player, as a human being. I've raised my family through that period as well. I mean, I have two sons now. One is a Celtic fan, Stiliyan, who was born in Glasgow. He's a Celtic fan. He's been singing all night last night. I think his mum had enough now. She just wants this game to be over. Christian was just making comments about the results and the current form of Villa. So for me, it's been really exciting, really enjoyable. I haven't picked a side. I don't think I can pick a side with everything I've been through with both clubs, and especially with my cancer battle, the support I had from the clubs. I'm still very close with both clubs. I go and watch pretty much every game. When I have time, I go up to Scotland. I do a lot of TV here for the Villa TV, so I kind of more closer. But for me, it's just a game that I can just dream of, because two former clubs, two great set of fans, two incredible managers, and two incredible clubs. They're striving to go further in every competition and to win as many games as they can.
And given all that, I suppose I can't push you for a score prediction tonight, Stiliyan.
I'll take 2-2. As much as I think that Villa do have the advantage of playing home. Listen, they've only conceded 3 goals. They look solid. The European adventure for them this season has been incredible, and they do have the opportunity to go to the, maybe slightly better opportunity to go to the top 8, playing at home. If that was at Celtic Park, will be other way around, because with the new competition, I mean, most of the teams are just counting on their home games, and you can see the results. Every team just want to secure their home games and don't really risk it in away games. And it's something that maybe that overall through the competition, understanding more the competition, teams will adapt and will change their approach.